Hi FPL managers, welcome to FPL Team Talk. In this video I'm going to show you someone different, someone you might need to consider for your wildcard teams for transferring in, someone that's not been talked about much or people know much about. He's got amazing potential, so I'm going to show you at the end of this video how we can use this player. If I convince you enough about him, how can we put him in the side? What benefit is he going to be? Okay guys, don't forget, please hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. All your support is really appreciated. Remember, you can always change your mind later on. Okay, so if I was going to offer you a player that only costs £4.4 million, he is only 0.4% total ownership in the game. His team he plays for has played 7 games. They've conceded only 5 goals. Their non-penalties, XGA, that's the amount of goals they're expected to have conceded, excluding penalties, is 5.95. Only one team has got better than that. That's Manchester City. So they are the second best defence in the Premier League, and that is 7 games in. 3 clean sheets. That's better than Chelsea, to put that in context. So this player, previous seasons, he's played, he was injury prone last year, started the season brilliantly, got 1 goal, 2 assists, 1 goal, 3 assists, 2 clean sheets, played just under 10 games. He is a defender, very attacking defender with good returns. Who am I talking about? Of course, I'm talking about Tariq Lamptey. He is just coming back from this lengthy injury. Previously, he was at Chelsea Academy. He did break into the first team, but then he's moved across down to Brighton, where he got first team football last year. Those of you that played FPL last year will know how much of a threat and how much of a template pick he was at the start of last season. I think it was Newcastle he scored against. He had some really good games, and he's playing for a side that is a good defence. Let's not forget that. We're not just buying him for his attacking potential. He's playing for a side that can defend really well. So as we saw previous season, his minutes were managed at the beginning of last year, when he was really his breakthrough season, had that horrible injury, and he's only just coming back into the side now. So we haven't got any data for him this year. Last year, though, his expected goal of 0.15 per 90 minutes. He's completely over-exceeded that by having 1 goal, 2 clean sheets, 3 assists. So his actual goal of per 90 minute would have been somewhere around a 0.6, 0.7. So he's completely outperforming that XGI. But what a talent he is. And if you look at the Brighton fixtures, Norwich this weekend, away from home. That's not going to be an easy game. Norwich will be desperate to get points against Brighton. That'll be a game they think they can win. Then they've got a difficult game with Man City and Liverpool. Then the fixtures do ease up a little bit, and that could be perfect timing for Lamptey. He has played some reserve team football. Graham Potter, as we'll see in a minute, has come out and sort of said he's rearing to go, champing at the bit. So it may be that they'll have to manage his minutes gradually, but once he gets in that side, it's difficult to see how he's not going to nail a place down. And for 4.4 million, just think he's a real steal. So going back on that again, 3 clean sheets already. We know from people that have owned Sanchez, Duffy, there's some real good value in that Brighton defence. 5.95 is really good. They've obviously conceded less than that. They have just the 1 penalty they conceded, so that doesn't include that. But every team doesn't include that. So to have that second best goal amount of conceded goals expected is really impressive from Brighton. And also we can extrapolate some of that. It's not just this season. It's a small sample size, you could say. But if you look at last season as well, 34.58. It's less than a goal a game. That was the 3rd best defence in the Premier League. This was a side that was struggling for large portions of the season, but they just weren't getting the results perhaps they should have deserved. So that's the 3rd best. Chelsea and Man City were above them. So they had a better defence than lots of Liverpool, Manchester United, who you might not say have been great defences, but these are all players that we would buy assets in. Luke Shaw, for instance, and we're costing us $1 million more. So if you think about the amount of players, Chelsea players that we've brought in at the moment, Manchester City players, Tariq Lamptey offers really good attacking potential for a side that has consistently proved that defensively they are strong. The likes of Duffy obviously in there for a similar price. Tariq Lamptey, though, if he starts playing, and that's the big question mark, isn't it? That's why he's gone under the radar. He just offers a really good, nice attacking return as well. So Graham Potter has come out this week and mentioned and talked about Tariq. Tariq's been playing really well. He's chomping at the bit to get on the pitch and play, said Potter. It's just about finding the right moment. We need to be careful, but he's been training and he is ready to help us. reading into that, I'm not expecting him to start straight away. What I am expecting to see is him getting gradual minutes back into that first team. And I do expect him to start getting some starts. And when he does, I want to be ready to pounce and get involved. So, having a look at how do we get him into our side? Well, Livramento is a popular pick. He obviously would be paying more to get in than Livramento. He's due, to be honest, to go up again, Livramento. So actually, it wouldn't cost you much more. The benefit over Livramento, I do think, is that Brighton defence is much better. He offers a similar, I'd say, attacking return. Livramento does get forward. Hasn't quite had the returns that Lamptey had in those sort of 10 games last year. But a better defence and nice fixtures for both teams. But I just think, would I back that Brighton defence over that Southampton defence? Yeah, I definitely would. For the likes of Alonso, people looking to come off Alonso with the emergence of Chilwell back into the side, you could jump to Lamptey. You could save yourself 1.6 million. Wow. Okay, that's a huge saving. Cancelo as well. I've put Cancelo in. He's a popular choice. I've got him as well. We don't know what's going to happen. If he suddenly, and it's not, I'm not suggesting it's going to happen, and there's no suggestion, but Pep Roulette, European fixtures, they've lost one, so maybe you'll start to feel a stronger side in that Champions League. Will Cancelo start to get more rest in the Premier League? I don't know. If that is something that possibly could happen, he's an expensive player to leave on the bench or not be playing every week. Tariq Lamptey comes straight in, 1.7 million that I can invest somewhere else. He's got good fixtures, plays for a good defence. He's nailed on if he starts, and he's very attacking. I'm going to be keeping a close eye on Tariq Lamptey. I just think he is, if he starts playing every week in a Brighton side that is solid defensively against pretty much anyone, he just becomes a real differential, a real enabler, and a solid pick for me. It's just a win-win all round. Okay, guys, let me know your thoughts and comments below. I'll put a little bit of a poll up. Have I convinced you that Tariq Lamptey is someone at least to go on your watch list? Let me know what you think. Don't forget to click on that subscribe button. And in the meantime, guys, I'll be bringing out a wildcard final draft video later on today. So please remember to subscribe so you get that content when it comes out. In the meantime, good luck.